Well, Adrian, I was all set for all kinds of fun today.
That's such a cute little
Isn't
penguin.
Isn't it adorable? But unfortunately, at the incredibly last minute, like literally at 11 o'clock, when I was checking to see where Luca was, he's not going to be joining us today. But he will rescheduling. We're rescheduling for a couple weeks from now. I'm very sad, but we go on. So, welcome to GM Farcaster.
There's still a lot. There's
a lot happening.
It's an exciting week. There's still a lot to talk about. We are disappointed. We know you are, because we really wanted to hang out with Luke and Ed.
Excited. Yeah.
But we fake it till we make it, which means keep the smile on. And this is the challenge of a live show.
It is the challenge of a live show.
You can play with scheduling conflicts. So lesson learned, and
and
disappoint people.
And we're gonna just do our little opening, and we'll be right back. Welcome to GM Farcaster, bringing you everything from breaking news to spicy memes to the deep lore shaping this vibrant digital community. More than just a show, GM Farcaster is your digital third space where the community connects, the stories unfold, and the culture thrives. Whether you're a daily caster or just dropping by, we've got the latest buzz to keep you plugged in. So grab your coffee and let's dive in with your hosts, Nanish Prof and Adrian, for another episode of GM Farcaster. All right. Well, here we are. I'm just casting right now. I mean, tweeting.
Okay.
Right, I'm not even casting right now. I'm tweeting really quick to let people know.
You tweet, and I will say GM Farcaster.
GM Farcaster. I know, I forgot.
Today is Wednesday, February 5th. You are here with me and Nanish Prof for 29-ish minutes of Farcaster news to start your day. And
well done.
Oh my God.
Oh, all our branding's wrong. It's wrong.
Look at the new little pop-ups we have.
Everything got messed up.
The color's off. The shape is off.
We're
on at a different time.
We did some. What did we do yesterday? Do you want to tell the folks what we were doing yesterday? And then so you understand.
Late yesterday, we came into our podcast studio and we recorded a new segment we're doing called Last Month in Farcaster, where we're recapping the top 5 stories of the previous month in under 3 minutes. And we had to optimize it for mobile and less screen sharing. So I clicked the buttons, messed up our entire branding, changed the colors, the shapes, like everything. And today
this is like, we're a mess today.
It's amateur hour over here, people.
Hour, people. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, we're going to plow on. I'm very sad. I really wish Luca was here with us. But we will have him on. We're rescheduling him. This literally happened right at 11 o'clock. So we plug on. Luckily, we have a million things going on. Hold on. Where'd it go?
And there's a blank screen.
There's a blank screen. It's great. We're doing great today. Here we go.
Should we call it?
We give up.
Should we just call it here?
We just give up. We're done. No. Absolutely not. All right. So this is how I was feeling.
Okay, you go.
This morning. This is how I was feeling. I was very excited. I'm so excited for Luca, just excited for this week. There's so much happening on Farcaster. It's amazing. And this is kind of more reflection of how I'm feeling at the moment. So bear with me. Just bear with me as I come through here. But I do want to, before we go any further, I do have to do a shout out to our new sponsor, Lil Nouns, which the prop passed. Thank you to our last minute voter, T-Mobile, for pushing us over the edge there. And very excited to have them on board. And we've already had a couple people buy some Lil Nouns because of our sponsorship. So because of our little collab here. So shout out to Rabinowitz, who grabbed this adorable Game Boy. So cute. And also to our resident poet, Arjan, who picked up this wave. So anyone else, if you guys pick up a Lil Noun, make sure you tag me. I am throwing some DGen out there and maybe some other fun things to people who are picking up Little Nouns during our collab. So go grab one. And
Sweet.
we
I have a
need to
question.
get you a Lil Noun, actually.
I'm going to get one.
We should just go buy you one today. Maybe we'll do it today.
We can do that. So does Little Nouns follow the same one a day mechanism?
No, it does not.
Okay.
It's different. So maybe what we can do, we'll go through some news at the end of the show. Let's get you one, and I'll show you how that all works, because it's a little different. It used to be the same mechanism. It was the same mechanism. It was nouns, but they were a little, and they're designed to be like kids, like a kid almost, where that's why the eyes are bigger than, the head, the proportions are different. So it was once a day, and it recently changed to a VRDGA approach, which is a little different. And I can explain that more when we look at the auction page. So there you go. Yeah, but they're really cute. And I love the Lils. I'm a little flamingo, of course. So Adrian, luckily, we have an incredible amount of things going on. Horsefacts has now added a train, a choo-choo train to his, because the train keeps going, to his account. And this was in a recast of B, saying it's going to be a big week for many reasons. But the first shout out was 2 offers accepted today to Accelerate. We don't know who these people are who have accepted offers, but it's exciting. So Merkel's hiring, getting a little bigger. By the way,
do you think they came from Farcaster? Like, we've seen a bunch of hires of people we know from Farcaster who've joined Merkel team. Do you think they came from Farcaster? Do we know them? Is it someone out?
I don't know. We haven't heard anything. So we'll have to ask Dan tomorrow. Hopefully he won't cancel on us last minute. But Dan will be with us tomorrow, and we'll ask him then if he can give us any alpha on the folks that are joining. And also, I'm more curious, like, what positions? Like, are they engineers? I assume so, but are there designers? Are there anybody with some special other, I don't know, fun things that might give us some insight as to where we're going? So, all right, train keeps going. Also big news, big giant news. Farcon applications opened yesterday. So this is exciting. Did you get your application in?
On day one.
On day one. Me too. I still am waiting though.
As am I.
Okay. So it's
not your worth.
Know that everybody who's like freaking out and hasn't been approved yet, we haven't either. So it's okay.
I'm fairly certain my application will be approved.
I think so. Since, are we allowed to even say what we're doing yet with Farcon? I don't even know.
Of course.
Okay.
Even if I'm the one touting the it's not your worth, any of these signals are not your worth. It stings a little to see everybody posting their acceptances. I get it. I'm human too.
Yeah, a little bit. I get it too. Yeah, it's you just want that confirmation. But I've already booked my flight.
I want to be invited. I want to be invited to the lunchroom, to the cool kids lunchroom table.
Yes, please. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Also, I'm in the Farcon 24 chat, if you're in there. Adrian, you might want to check, because I just called the Moxie of Williamsburg, the official GM Farcaster Network hotel. So there you go. Doofy was staying there too. So that's what we're saying. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. We're working with the Farcon team. We've been prepping. We're going to be doing lots of media there, and we're really excited. We'll have more info soon. So get ready. It's going to be amazing. I'm really excited for Farcon. It's going to be amazing.
Yes. We've seen pictures of the space. It looks so cool.
It's incredible. And we were talking yesterday, if you missed the hub, go check that out. We were talking yesterday. I was talking yesterday with Dylan about FarHack and what they're calling Builders Day now. And that is going to be amazing also. So if you're a dev, you definitely want to get your application in for that as well, and let them know what you're building. There's questions on that application if you are wanting to participate in the hackathon as well. So question, Adrian, did you apply to Hack?
I did. And
Hey.
I really want to. So you might have to find someone else to do some interviews and media on that day.
I can do that. Yeah.
Okay.
I got people in my DMs already asking to do that exact thing.
Oh, good, because I want to get my laptop, and I would like to actually sit at the real cool kids table
and do some hacking. So Adrian's going to be hacking. Hopefully, that's great. And I'll be there at the hackathon, just chatting with folks and checking things out and reporting back. And hopefully, we'll be able to, for those who can attend for whatever reason, hopefully we'll be able to kind of share a lot of what's going on, so you won't feel left out. But I'm very excited. So I'm also excited. I know why I did this. I'm also excited. We have not talked about our ETH Denver plans yet because I was waiting to secure a couple sponsors, which we have them now. But of course, I don't have them on this image. So, well, kind of do. One of them I do. So we're going to have our GM Farcaster ETH Denver karaoke brunch on Saturday, March 1st, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Sponsored with sponsors Lil Nouns and Farcade. And Farcade, Chuck Stock from Farcade, is going to do a little tournament there. And we're going to try out potentially a new game. That's what the tournament will be. So I got some alpha yesterday. I don't know how much I can say, so I won't say the rest of it, but I'm really excited. It's going to be a lot of fun. So if you are a holder of our hypersub and you're going to be at ETH Denver, that is going to be your ticket. So we'll have a form shortly where you can, with a frame, I should say, an events frame, that'll be token gated to our Mole and WowWow holders. So if you're going to be at ETH Denver and you don't hold one of those, go pick it up. It's going to cost you like nothing for like a 1 month of Mole. So, and we're gonna feed you like an amazing brunch and give you swag, and you get to sing. It's gonna be fun. So, by the way, the reason we do a karaoke brunch is because Lynx and Duofi last year requested it for our meetup. So I found a place that had karaoke. So we have private karaoke rooms, pool tables, ping pong, arcade games, and an amazing food. The food was so good.
It was fantastic.
Fantastic. So yeah, it's going to be great. Yes, it's early in the morning. Yes, you will be out late the night before, but yes, karaoke. Exactly, Humpty.
Speaking of karaoke,
Alina needs to sing too. Karaoke. Yes, as opposed to karaoke. Amazing. Okay, back to the news. But if you're going to be in ETH Denver, we hope to see you. We'll also be at the Farcaster meetup on Saturday night as well. So lots of things happening. Okay, moving on. This was big news. We're thrilled. This is from Dan. We're thrilled that the base team is building a Farcaster feed into Coinbase Wallet. What will this mean? Every cast has a bigger audience. Developers can reach even more people with their frames. Another well-resourced client building on the protocol. Lots more here in this roadmap, evolving Coinbase Wallet to bring the world on chain. So lots in this post if you want to learn more. So this was also from Dan. As they mentioned in their blog post, the base team is heads down rebuilding Coinbase Wallet from the ground up. So it may take some time before the new experience is live. You can read more here. So I was a little confused about this because there's also been discussion about the Farcaster built-in wallet too. And I was like, are they the same? Are they different? I'm a little confused. So what's your knowledge on that?
Who said I have knowledge about anything?
Well, you seem to be like shaking your head, so I felt like you knew what was
No,
going on
I'm
there.
shaking my head. It's also confusing, but I think it's not an either or, it's all of the above.
Yeah,
So you will have Farcaster feeds within wallets. You will have wallets within Farcaster feeds,
yeah,
and they are different things.
they are
And
different things.
we're
So,
gonna
yeah.
it's all the things, and it's, I think, how you are gonna reach people. So
And I think we'll get
I
more clarification tomorrow on all of that. I've also been waiting for, they were going to test the built-in wallet. And let me check my group chat because I think we're still waiting for instructions on that. Yes, nothing new. Just to make sure I didn't miss anything. But yeah, so they're just mentioned, they asked for folks to test. I volunteered. I was put in a group chat and then nothing happened. So waiting patiently, but I'm excited. So hopefully we'll have more info tomorrow, which will be great.
and it's really just, I think there's going to be so much choice that people can have, which is, where do you get your Farcaster content and consume? Where do you keep your assets?
Right.
The Farcaster wallet, I think, will be an embedded wallet.
Yeah, that's my
You
understanding as well.
can still bring your own EOA. You can use your Coinbase wallet as your kind of homepage and then get your feed from there. You can connect. I think we have no idea what
Yeah,
what kind of the settled future state will look like in terms of how do you interact with people on this new internet. Like, so everything becomes social, and kind of the
right.
merging of the assets and the crypto side with the people and social side.
Yeah,
I think we
the bringing it all together in a more seamless fashion. So yeah, and then this was the announcement. We have to talk about the announcement. The announcement. So I'm just gonna let this play, but without sound. Is this the one where he comes in? Yeah, I think so. No, it's not.
Dan,
It's
no,
not. It's the other one.
this is
Hold on. I got it. I got it. It's this one.
that was
I'm doing this so that honestly, just so I can get to oh no, that's not it either. It's the next one. To get to the memes, because the memes
Dan.
won't make sense. If we
Okay.
don't get to Dan. Like they won't make sense.
Did
So here he is. So he there was many discussion about this because he also, the way he exited or something, somebody had a comment about. It was funny. So there was a lot of memes and fun things, and Jesse actually made a link, thread of all the memes that came out of this. So but also I love this. I love what's going on. Where did I lost it. I had it. I lost it. The one by Android 16 was so funny, and now I can't find it. I got to go find it.
was it the boys on the couch?
Yes. Yes, and I can't find it. So if you can find it, pull it up.
I'll grab it.
It was so funny. So it's exciting. I think there's really a lot of excitement around what Jesse's trying to do with Coinbase Wallet. I'm curious what the other wallet people think. Like, Mike, how you feeling? Want to come on and chat? I'm just curious. But I am excited. I think there's some interesting things that can happen here. And we already have a wallet that's like connected with a Farcaster account. So I don't know if this is just making this more the one that they're building into Farcaster, if that's making it like easier to interact with other things. Because right now it's just sort of hidden in the background and you're not even aware of it unless you really need to be. So this will be an interesting approach. Okay. Did you find it?
Yeah, I
Oh,
chatted
I
it
see it.
you in our
Got it. All right.
private chat.
Okay, cool. I thought I had pulled it, but then our setup this morning was we were ready for something else. So I didn't have any of these links pulled until until just now. So apologies for a little bit of less organized than we normally are. Normally we are more organized, shockingly. Okay, so this was the meme, and it was so cute. If it loads, there we go. Of the couch, the boys on the couch talking. So, and it was kind of perfect. Even their hands look similar. It's kind of hilarious. So well done, Android 16. This was my favorite meme by far of this scenario. Moving on, we've got a couple other things to talk about. This from AfroChick, some exciting news. I received a grant from Octant to create a series of street onboarding videos. Wow. Last Monday, a Marshall head of marketing at Octant reached out to me after seeing my base onboarding video to create a series. Of course, I said yes. I researched into Octant, jumped on a call with the team and other grantees to learn more, came up with my series idea. I love trivia, so I thought a street trivia would be a great way for folks to learn about Octant in a fun way. Ordered a giant spin wheel, loaded used burners with GLM and got other prizes. Created an onboarding site with how to use burner wallets and how to lock GLM in Octant. Walked the streets of Manchester until I found a great location with lots of footfall. Filmed the first video, edited episode 1, and now it's out. Wow. Amazing. Totally amazing. And that all came from, again, Jesse went and did something, said, "Do you think you can do better?" Naomi was like, yes, I can. Did it, threw it out in the world, and then opportunities came. So there you go. Proof of work happening on Farcaster.
Beautiful.
Right in lifetime. Amazing, right? So good. So congratulations, Naomi. And also, how lucky are we to have her creating content on Farcaster? Amazing. This from Alex. What is that? Woj? Is that the Woj, the famous Woj?
Let's assume so.
Why do you wait until tell us in the morning? All right,
we hate you.
Tomorrow. We'll have it for
tomorrow. Dan
tomorrow.
is on our show tomorrow, and we don't
noon.
Think he's going to stand us up. Yes. And there's going to be a lot to talk about.
A lot. So, all right, Woj, we're going to be looking for it. This from Proxy Studio, ClankPad went live today globally on Farcaster. Big step for an ecosystem product with some attractive features. 60% creator fees, 10% channel owner fees. Simply tag ClankPad in your channel. So this was a recast of McBain. Pretty amped to announce that ClankPad is now available on Farcaster wide. When you tag ClankPad to create a token in any channel, you, the creator, get 60% instead of 40%. When you tag Clanker, the channel owner gets 10% of the fees. Please tag me with any issues. So, and it goes on to say ClankPad is now live in all channels by default. If you're a channel owner and you don't want ClankPad active there, just tag the bot and say ban. Only channel owners can unban the bot. For instance, I'm going to ban it in parenting, which was weird. But okay.
I love this. Don't you love when people launch things and they're like, but I'm not going to use it in other channels. But it also goes, I guess, to show that the ban is useful and works.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think that's great because I definitely could see certain channels where it might get to, especially if you have a channel that's open to anyone, it could get cluttered. It could turn into something that maybe you don't want. But I think for most channels, it probably will be limited and targeted, and people will think about whether they want to launch it there. They're usually going to probably launch things in their own channels, is my guess. So, yeah, but that was that was interesting. No clankers in parenting. You got to keep the kids safe from the gambling. They're too young. There we go. And then this from ClankPad, which I have to go follow because they're new. Outstanding. This is from ClankPad replying, tokens are a fantastic way to foster creativity and innovation within communities. I'm thrilled to be expanding my services across Farcaster. The fee splits you mentioned are spot on, 60% to the creator, 10% to the channel owner, and the remainder allocated for continued development. This model allows me to sustainably deploy tokens while incentivizing participation. Feel free to summon me in any channel and I'll be ready to mint new tokens seamlessly. Let's unlock the power of decentralized assets. So very exciting. Like, think about this too from a different perspective. Like, Proxy is basically giving away like 30% of what normally would go to the Clanker team. So that's really interesting to me. In order, like, realizing that, you know, give it away to keep it sort of thing of like, you need to bring other people in to build on it. And it feels very, I don't know, what's the word? Senior-y? Feels a little senior-y. It's a little senior-y. Yeah, I think that's the word for it. All right.
Something we all win together.
Something wag me. This is from Super Anon. Reality check for Anons. Why we're still early. All right, listen up, you glorious sleep-deprived degenerates. Let's cut through the hopium and the doom posting. Yeah, the market's a dumpster fire right now. BTC's sideways, alts are wrecked, and your portfolio looks like a graveyard for bad decisions. By the way, this was 2 days ago. So, you know, things have changed. You're not crazy for feeling it. But before you rage quit to become a normie stacking S&P 500 ETFs, let's get one thing straight. This isn't the end. It's a reset, and you've got the stones to face reality. You'll see why the future's still brighter than a Solana validator's server room. There you go. And then it goes on to talk about the bullish case hasn't changed. So here's your wake-up call. Go give this a full-on read if you need a little pep talk. But also, Super Anon was at the top of the leaderboard again. And I forgot to grab, I think, and please correct me if I'm wrong, Woj in the chat. I believe that the rewards that they're getting is being distributed to the anonymous casters.
I think the top 3. It's like, I think the top 3 contributors maybe to Super Anon get
like that.
Split, but only if you opt in.
Right. You have to opt in. You can still stay anonymous if you want. Yeah.
And you still don't know who casted what, but you are saying you have
confirmed
casted in that account.
Yeah. Confirmed. Yes. And also, that's funny. It's my dog.
Also, Dan came out with a new diss on the Super Anon account and called it a fractional furry. And it was one of of everything that I've ever read on Farcaster, it was one of the funniest things. Just
very that is so
top
so
3
funny.
Gets 30. Top 3. Whoever opts in on the public leaderboard gets 30.
On the public leaderboard. Got it.
Have you been Super Anon casting, Prof?
I have not. Okay, so I primarily, except with some exceptions, I don't like anonymous casting. I don't like anonymous posting. I shouldn't even say casting because it wasn't about Farcaster. We had something called Hey Noun back a couple years ago, created by Salvino, by the way. So we go way back with Salvino. And it was a way that you could post, if you had a noun, you could post anonymously. And it just turned into people like just tearing each other up. Like it was bad. And so in general, except in some circumstances, I don't like it. Supernon and the other anonymous things that have come out of Farcaster have been better. Like definitely not feeling that I'm only using this to dunk most of the time. It still happens, but it's most of the time it's been interesting content. I'd rather just see whoever's posting it, just post it. Like there's really, in my mind, besides reach, which I understand, there's really no reason to keep this anonymous.
Okay, like, but it's reach. Reach is it's like reach is not
it's not nothing. It's not nothing, and I get it.
That's I think Farcaster just has a lot of antibodies built up. So when someone has used the Super Anon to dunk, or be overly negative, people push back and it's like, nah. So will it stay that way forever? Probably not, but it's not bad for now. I'm not using it myself.
Yeah, I'm not using any of the anonymous tools. I think I tried it out once just to try it, because I like to play with anything, but I won't Norm, it'd be rare that I would anonymous cast. I'm going to stand behind whatever my opinions are.
I think the dog is cute too.
I like the dog. The dog is cute. I have no issues with the dog. I thought the question mark was fine as well. The dog has grown on me. Well done. Well done, Woj. The dog has grown on me. But I understand doing it for the reach. And I also understand in the circumstances where you are really saying something that you feel like you're going to get a lot of pushback for, or whistleblowing. I think whistleblowing from a larger scope of the larger world, especially ZK designed anonymous posting, I think is huge. I think that's really could be important from that perspective. Like if you have folks who are afraid of losing their jobs, but they need to call out some really bad behavior, and you can somehow tie the ZK to like, hey, this person does work at this place, they're real. So we've got, but you don't know who they are. I think that's super helpful. And I think that's hasn't been fully explored yet, but I think that is something that we'll see more of down the road. And I think that to me is a great use case.
Yeah, I mean, think of anonymous posting as a tool, can be overused. Yep. It can be used. You can use it in an abusive way, but it can be really valuable when certain speech is not safe.
Exactly. Yeah. So, super. No. So, okay, Christina, DAO voting, anonymous DAO voting. I cannot even begin to tell you how against I am on that. You can do it right now anyway by just having a wallet that nobody, knows about, that isn't connected to your identity. But overall, like stand behind your vote, because I think that's important in a DAO, that people know who the other people are that they're dealing with and they're working with and they're trying to accomplish some goals with. So not a fan of anonymous voting. We have it in Nouncil and I don't like it. And I've talked about this for years and years. Yes. For trust. Like it's like something I'm really, really against, is anonymous voting in DAOs. Just don't like it. Don't like it at all. I think it causes a lot of mistrust, actually. Yeah. So stand behind your stuff, and also create cultures that allow for disagreement without retribution. I think that's important. Like be able to say, I don't agree with you, and shake hands and move on. And I think that used to be a norm, like when I was growing up. And it's something that we've lost, at least in the US, where we don't, it's become much more difficult. But I think that's something we need to encourage and like bring back and sort of, be a part of. So
I disagree.
Okay. Share with me.
I'm just testing you to see if you actually believe what you said.
I do.
And you do. Yeah.
I totally do. Like
I don't disagree.
And also,
who disagrees with that? I agree.
Also, I've had many times where we're talking about like a proposal or something, and somebody brings up a point and I go, oh, okay, you know what? That changes my thinking on this. I've had that happen so many times where I've gone in thinking one thing and then had conversations where people had different opinions. And I went, oh, okay, I hadn't thought about it like that. Now that now that I see what you're talking about, like maybe I'll, see this differently. I'll vote differently. Happens all the time. All the time. So I think that, that to me is a better, healthier approach. All right. So I think we just covered, wait, did I miss one thing? Oh, one thing. Warpcast Rewards is getting bigger. So audience is now going to be 1,000 people instead of 500. So more people are going to have a chance to be rewarded. Pool is now 15,000 USDC, up from 10,000. Our goal is to make Farcaster the easiest place to earn if you're creating original, interesting content. We're also making a couple tweaks to the algo details below. So at the top 10 users will get $300 USDC each week. That is not nothing. The next 20 get 100, the next 200 get 25. So that's great. Fantastic. And then a few more things on this from V. We noticed a few things that we want to address. Giveaways, where people are incentivizing engagement by giving away tokens instead of posting great content. Farming, where certain accounts are acting in rings to boost other accounts, even if their content isn't unique or interesting. A little bit of this is okay. It's fine to give away stuff to your audience and to like things that your friends share in group chats, but we're seeing very obvious farming where the content is obviously unoriginal and getting a disproportionate number of likes from the same accounts. The algo this week is going to be adjusted slightly to discount engagement from obvious farming attempts. Scores may be lower in aggregate relative to last week as we make these tweaks. So, thoughts? Thoughts on the changes? What do you think?
Okay. The rewards are super fun. I
Yeah,
love that they keep
super fun.
leaning into it, and
Yeah,
maybe
I
it's
agree.
working. Maybe
Mhm.
it's actually working to keep people for retention.
Yep.
I love that they're addressing farming. I'm sure they can learn a thing or two from Yasik and Beta Shop.
Yeah, for sure. They've been through the
Um,
ringer on both of them on that point.
Show me the incentive, we will show you the behavior.
Yep. Show you the outcome. Yeah, absolutely.
And I think in the beginning, I guess, yeah, I don't know. I think it's super fun. I don't actually love the meta around like so much focusing on the reward leaderboard.
Yeah.
That is not, it's interesting content when it's new and interesting, but it gets stale week after week.
Yep.
But I think it's super cool that these guys are putting money where their mouth is and leaning in. I love the marketing efforts. I love like the algorithm boost
Yep.
for new accounts. Like
Yeah, I do too. I think it's it's not nothing. You know what I mean? I think it's definitely helping to encourage better content and more posting. Hold on, I need to see where I'm at today. I think I ended up at, I don't know, somewhere in the 40s this week. I can't remember because you know how it like disappears on you at the end.
yeah.
Um, but this is funny because I added a new wallet, not a safe, don't worry, to my verified because I needed the Coinbase wallet to be verified too because it kept coming up for mobile. So now that's where my rewards are going. And I was like, I don't know if I want it there. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I do want it there because then if it goes to Coinbase wallet, then I'm earning like a little extra on it because it's USDC. So not a bad thing. So if you're not aware, if you're
Man.
holding USDC in a Coinbase wallet, you're earning some yield on that, like 4 point something percent. So kind of cool. Not a bad
And
thing.
I just convert mine to ETH because I can never
Also a
have enough
smart move.
ETH. I'm a glutton for punishment, and it's always
Smart
on
move.
sale. ETH is
Always on
somehow
sale.
always on sale. So go figure.
Let me check the sale price today. So yes, it's still on sale today. Yes, it is.
You're not too late.
Comparatively to where it normally is, it is on sale. Also on sale, in case you were wondering, Bitcoin, Solana, Doge, ADA, XRP, all on sale. It's like Black Friday here in crypto.
Oy vey.
Oy vey. Oy vey, also on sale. Pick any clanker. It's Black Friday, yes. Yes, everything's on sale, Naomi. Everything. All the coins. Amazing. So yeah, so I think it's good. I like that they're continuing to iterate. Is there a way to check your last week's? You know, I don't think so. If you
No,
select
Red
on your
Wings is
last week's
saying
score,
if you select it, he's saying there is.
oh, there is a way. I see. Okay, now I have to go look. Oh, if you look at your own account, yeah. Okay, I
I
gotcha. I just normally
I
don't
will
look there.
say the only time you kind of pay attention is when you're close to hitting a meaningful number. Like I know you want to hit 69.
Yeah.
Or if you're close to getting the next tier. So
Yes. Yeah.
towards the end of last week, I felt like I was getting closer to the top 25. And that's the
Yeah.
difference I want to say between like it was like $30 and 70. So I
Yep.
connect.
Yeah, there
That's
is a
like a
difference.
meal. That's a good, nice meal
Yeah.
that I could have. So
Yeah. I just realized where I normally land, I'm actually gonna lose $5, man.
What?
Because they changed it. If you
Oh,
look at the
by the
rewards,
way,
I was
I don't
normally
think this
getting
math adds up.
I've been getting 30, and then now it's 25 in that range, but it's a larger number of people getting 25, so it kind of makes sense. But yeah, you're right, it may not add up. We'll have to math the math, make
You
sure.
need to cast more bangers, I guess.
Apparently, because I don't know. I don't think I've ever gotten in the top 30. I don't think. I don't recall. At least not in the latest. I'm usually in the top 100. Also good
By the
idea.
way, yeah, this
Spend
is
on
a great
storage.
idea. Spend it on storage. Can never
Great
have
idea.
enough.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, you're right. I did just check, and I was 46. I wasn't sure. But yeah, because I'm usually hovering in the 60s, 70s a lot of the times. That's why I'm usually right around 69. That's become the joke. It wasn't on purpose, but yeah, I was like, I might as well give it a shot. Do you check your reward score ever on the leaderboard?
At the risk of ruining my brand, of course I do.
Of course I do.
Of course I do. I play the game. I just don't let myself get upset if I don't do well. That's all.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't care where I end up. It's fine. It just means that somebody else was casting, better than I was, and that's fine as well. That's all good. But I do check. I just like to know.
Yeah.
It's just
And
curiosity.
I
I also look to see who's at the top. Like, I'm just always curious of like who's and am I following them, and am I seeing what they're casting? Because they might be casting something cool. Ted. It's just Ted. She's at number 5 now.
Yeah, she's totally slacking.
Any guess right now? Have you looked today?
No, but I don't like guesses, so I'll check and pretend I'm not looking.
You don't want to guess to see?
I don't like to look dumb on air.
One?
Yeah. Okay, I'll guess. I know Jesse Pollock was busy yesterday.
He's number 2.
Super Nod's always up there.
Number 3.
I'm going to guess Android 16.
Bingo. He's at number 1 right now.
Obviously, I'm looking.
Yeah.
I just told you I don't like to look dumb on air, so I will cheat. Okay.
She's not the gamer. That's me. All right. Anything else that we haven't chatted about? We do have Dan coming on tomorrow. So we're going to dive in deeper into all the things that they're shipping, and they have been shipping, and what they're planning to ship. We'll talk more about the Coinbase wallet as well as the Farcaster embedded wallet. And if these things have any relation to each other, we don't know. If you have other questions or things you would like us to chat with Dan about, drop them in the chat right now if you're thinking of them at the moment, or you can drop them in the chat live tomorrow, or just tag us anywhere, anyhow. You know where to find us. So yeah. What else?
No, just once again, apologies to anyone who was disappointed. Luca Nets didn't make it today. We will get him back. He did go on the Bankless podcast that came out on Monday, and so
it was really good.
You can get your Pudgy fix and learn a lot. That was not a live one; that was recorded earlier. They kept talking about January and something happening by the end of the month. So I'm guessing he's a busy guy. So we will get him on. I had something else I wanted to say, and I don't remember. So we should stick around. If anyone wants to stick around, I'm going to get myself a Lil Noun right now.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
So we're going to do that on air.
That.
And then we'll call it.
All right. Yeah, we need to do that. So do you want to do it on your end, or you want me to do
it?
Okay. So if you want to share your screen.
Yeah, and
or I can share my screen and you can do it in the background. And I can share it because we'll still be able to see what you're doing.
I can share. Just give me a sec. And for anyone sticking around expecting me to share a seed phrase on a screen share, that will not happen. You can what's the URL for Lil Nouns?
Lilnouns.wtf. And let me I'll put it in the chat too. We will have it normally down here on our background, but I moved it because we were going to have a third person. So I thought it would be
Let me
too
just
busy.
fix my. Okay, let me.
So it is Lil Nouns.
And if anyone else wants to make sure if you're grabbing Little Nouns, you're sharing on and letting us know.
Yeah, let me know because I will give you some degen and maybe something else too. So definitely tag me.
Okay.
All right, let's go. So this is a VRGDA style of auction, which means that you can pick up either the one that's current or the 3 below, the most recent 3. I will tell you that it is easier to pick up the ones below, and I don't know why, but it just is.
Why?
I don't know. I've just had issues with trying to grab that one when it's live, where it just doesn't go fast enough or something. This is on mainnet, Ethereum mainnet. So it's not on an L2.
Oh.
Just keep that in mind. So that's part of it. It also might be related to my internet speed. Who knows? So if you scroll down, you'll see 3 other options that you can buy right now that just came off the auction.
Why are they changing?
Because it's rotating. As each block comes, a new one is born. And then if it's not minted, it moves on to the next one. If you hit buy now, what also will happen, if you scroll up a little bit, you see the price is changing. The price will change. It can go up to 0.30 or it can be as low as 0.03. Each time somebody buys one, the price goes up. So you're going to get like
when I see here, this is the current one. Does this one then show up down here?
It will show up down there in a moment as long as nobody picks it up.
Okay.
Exactly. So do you have any preference on heads? There are over 200.
Oh, here it is. One Little Noun every 15 minutes forever.
Yes, but except that
like 15 seconds.
That's the way it used to be. Now it's more like 15 seconds. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So we used to have 15-minute auctions as opposed to the 24 hours a day auctions, 21 each 24 hours on nouns. So it's changed a little bit. That's a DNA, just in case you need to know. That's
pizza. Oh, I like pizza.
Yeah. And you can hover and you can find out what the traits are. Those are all the different traits. So the pizza's cute. I have a pizza somewhere, I think. It's another pizza. It's cheese. No, sorry, that's cheese. Robot pizza multi. Yeah. So we've got Symbio in the chat. He knows a thing or two about picking nouns. Let me tell you.
Oh, what does that mean? What is he saying? What should I do?
No, he was just talking about the traits. No, it's whatever you like. Do you like? I think the pencil might be good. You like to write. That's a satellite. It really depends on what you like.
Oh, I like satellite checkers.
You like the satellite?
What does satellite even mean? It's like
it's a satellite. Cool. It's just a head. Okay. It's a satellite. If you like the satellite, buy it now. Oops.
Oh no.
You gotta connect your wallet.
Oh, okay. Let's do this.
Do you want to go? I'm going to take you off screen for a moment, just in case.
No, you don't have to.
Just in case. So for those who didn't see, Natasha from Boys Club did a stream where she was making lunch.
Wait, I need to see. Oh yeah, but do I need to see where I have mainnet ETH?
Yeah, you're gonna need 0.03 mainnet ETH.
Okay, wait. I have to go back through my wallets and figure out where that.
Let me know if you want me to do it. I can do it for you. The cherry head. Yeah, we might be too late. It is cute. So Natasha showed her seed phrase on screen, and then her wallet got drained. It was sad, but it was also kind of funny. But I felt really bad. Like, oh my God. But she really, has leaned into it, talked about her OPSEC. There wasn't much in there. But it was bad. But it was cool. The show itself was cool. It was a live stream on Twitter. They were making lunch and then launching a meme coin named after the lunch. So not a bad idea. It was kind of cute. Okay.
I found some mainnet ETH. It just goes to show though how it's not in my main wallet.
I know.
And
These are some of the
I
issues
don't have
now.
a lot. Most of my ETH is in base.
In base. Me too. So yeah, but I always have a little bit of
shout
mainnet.
out base.
Yeah.
And
it's amazing how quickly that happened. If you think about it, like that happened very fast. Where all of a sudden, everybody has Ethereum, has a base Ethereum and not mainnet Ethereum. Let me know when you're logged in. Okay, we're back. All right,
we're back. So I'm logged in with my Adrian Tenger.
Let me do this one.
Wallet. Oh, now I need to pick a new one. Oh, what is that?
We need
a rock head.
That's a rock.
It's a rock. I got a rock. That's kind of perfect. Ketchup head. Ketchup. What?
Ketchup. There's a ketchup. There's a mustard. So it's all people, places, and things. If you're not familiar with nouns, every head is a person, place, or thing. There's only one person, but there's things. That's a factory. That's dark factory, actually, technically. Yeah.
This is so fun. I'm sure people have places. I actually have. I have places to go too.
Yes. So we're gonna pick.
You know what? I could sit here all day and just look.
Could.
Oh, I just hit buy and it showed up in my wallet. So 0.03, receive a little noun. Let's go. Oh, want to know what my want to know?
Oh, move quickly. Move quickly. You're gonna lose it. All right. Is it coming? Does he get it? Okay. Just making sure.
It said transaction sent.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. I just received little nouns number 8213.
Amazing. Scroll up a little bit. I want to see if it price changed. Oh, not yet. Refresh. Oh, okay. Price drops in 14 minutes and 55 seconds. But I think it's actually going to go up. So double check that it went through, that the transaction went through.
Purchased. It did purchase for 0.03 ETH. Let's see if it hasn't shown up in my wallet yet. Although
if you have the transaction, it should be fine. If you see the transaction, it should be good.
Why am I not why is it, did I get logged out though? Purchased.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's in my wallet.
Okay, cool.
I got
it should. I think the price isn't going to drop. I think it's actually going to go up. Because that's what it does with the BRGDA now that you did a purchase. So I think that's what happens. That is my understanding. But very cute. So go check out Little Nouns. If you end up buying a Little Noun, please tag me. Like I said, it's so cute. It's so cute. We are going to be doing some giveaways as well. So we're going to be playing poker on Friday for Farcaster Fridays. If you want to play, we have some spots reserved for Little Nouns holders, but we also just have a couple other spots for our favorite GM Farcaster people. So let me know if you want to play poker on Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern. And we are going to do a little tournament that's going to last 7 weeks, skipping the week that we're at Denver. And in the end, someone will win a Little Noun as well. But we'll also have some prizes sponsored by Little Nouns that'll be for each week. So thank you, Lils. And that's it. So very exciting.
Can we also say safe travels and bon voyage to everyone going to Degen-iversary?
Yes, Degen-iversary. We didn't mention that today. That's coming up. That's this weekend.
There's people in the chat right now in airplanes and airports on their way. So yes, to crypto, have the best time.
Yeah.
And
bring it to Degen-iversary. Yeah, Degen-iversary. I'm sad that we can't be there. But the hat that I bought, Yasik, the purple top hat, I'm sure will be there. So there we go. We're there in spirit. But yes, have a blast. We can't wait to see all the photos. We'll be sharing them next week, I am sure. So really excited about that. And congratulations, Yasik, on 1 year. Anything else, Adrian, today?
Nope. And simmer down on the disappointment about Pudgy Penguins. It happens. Luca's taking some heat on the feed, but
oh no,
don't do that, guys.
Don't do that. Don't do that, guys. Please be nice. I guarantee you it was out of his control. It's okay. Don't be haters. We will get him rescheduled. I'm already in conversation with his assistant to try and get this rescheduled. So we will get it done, but yeah, very sad. But it's okay.
And we'll be back tomorrow with Dan. So have a great rest of day.
Yep, we'll be back. We'll be back with Dan tomorrow at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, because he's out there. So, and again, thank you, Little Nouns. This has been fun today. I love all my new little branding. It's really cute. So I'm having a good time with that. And we will see you tomorrow. Anything else, Adrienne, before we say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.